So let me now walk you through the files and folders that are there in a typical Laravel project. So we have the first folder that we have is the app, which contains probably the most important folders because it contains the HTTP and it contains also the models. The models, by default, we have a model called user.php, and in the HTTP you will find that we have a folder called controllers, which contains the controller.php, and whenever you create a new controller, it's going to be created inside that folder. And we have another 2 or 3 folders. We have the console, we have the exceptions, and we have the providers. These folders are usually aren't going as a developer, you aren't going to work with them directly. These folders contain just configurations and things that are required for your project to work successfully. So you aren't going to work with them directly. The two most important folders here in this folder are the HTTP and the models. Then we have the bootstrap. The bootstrap, in short, is the folder that is required to initiate your project. So once somebody goes to your project, this bootstrap is gonna start the process of showing the user your web application. We have also the configuration, the config folder, which contains configurations such as the database, the file systems, the mail, many things. We have the database, which is responsible for creating tables and migrating tables and manipulating tables. We have the public, which contains the CSS and the JavaScript and also anything you want to upload. We have the resources, which contains the views, and the views is the most important folder in terms of the HTTP and the CSS code, because in the views you are going to work with HTML. Whenever you want to create an HTML file, it's going to be created in this views folder. And then we have the roots. The roots actually contains the links that are going to let the user go to specific pages, specifically in the web.php, which is the most important file in this folder. This file is going to let you create routes, which also known as links, where users will be able to go to, and they will be able to interact with your application. We have the storage, which is responsible for storing anything you want to upload. We have the tests. If you want to run unit tests, this file is going to be used. Finally, we have a bunch of files here, free files. The most important ones are the composer.json and also the .env. The composer.json contains information about your packages, versions that are used in this project, and also the .env contains information about the environment variables. All the environment variables, such as the application name, the database configurations, the database credentials, all of them are here in this .env file. So this is just a quick overview of a typical Laravel project.